If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, 50 Cent's artist gets beat up, and Gucci Mane kicks some dude off of his music video for snitching on him. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, yo, this whole situation is crazy, right? Because y'all know, and I'm sure that y'all have seen a lot of these like floating around on the internet, but the past couple of months, there's this Australian graffiti artist named Lush Sux, or just Lush, but his Instagram is Lush Sux and whatever, so he kind of, I guess, hybrids 50 Cent images with other people. So like a Mike Pence, or like 50 Cent and 6ix9ine, or 50 Cent and Mike Tyson, or whatever the case may be, right? I mean, it's funny as hell because 50 Cent kind of trolls this dude, and this dude trolls 50 Cent right back, right? And this guy is a self-proclaimed meme painter, right? Or a self-proclaimed 50 Cent stan, right? So he makes all these funny pictures of 50 reposts it on his Instagram and puts like funny captions underneath, like, yo, this dude is crazy, or this dude is insane, or this dude needs to get beat up, right? But I think that 50 really likes it, and some people even saying that 50 Cent is really paying this dude to do all these murals, right? The whole situation is, though, that I don't know if the crazy-ass 50 Cent fans really, you know, said, oh, he needs to get beat up, so when we see him, we're gonna beat him up. But apparently somebody did jump this dude, right? So the other night when he was outside, I guess painting whatever, he puts up this picture showing that he ended up getting beat up by like 6 or 7 people and put in the hospital, right? And on the caption of the picture, and I'm just gonna read some of it to you, I'm gonna paraphrase. He is from Australia, so his English is kind of broken, but here's what he says, right? First of all, from the hospital bed, he's still trolling 50 Cent, right? He says, seems like 50 Cent wants more walls, right? And then he goes, unfortunately, 6 or 7 people came out of nowhere, they put me in the hospital, they jumped me and they beat me up, right? I don't really like to highlight the bad stuff, I just kind of deal with it while I'm painting, but a lot of bad stuff does happen, right? I'm constantly having to fight people off, among other insane stuff that you wouldn't even believe if I told you. On the street or whatever crooked reason, these people think that they could come up on me, up against a wall, and just jump me and beat me up when I'm doing what 99.8% of the people won't do, right? So on and so forth, right? It is crazy, but it seems like this dude is okay, I guess, right? And then he goes on to say, just to clarify, I don't blame 50 Cent for getting me jumped, I blame violent video games. We gotta ban that shit already, LOL, right? So he's even kind of making fun of it, and it doesn't really seem like he's too upset about the situation, right? 50 Cent seeing this, of course, 50 Cent puts another picture on his Instagram and then comments on that and says, get well soon. Nah, fuck that. Why you paint me as Oprah, fool, right? So 50 Cent is basically just trolling him back still, right? The whole situation is that even though he got beat up yesterday, he's out the hospital today and also did another painting right away of 50 Cent. So clearly he didn't get beat up too bad, or even if he did, he's still pushing through, which is pretty dope, right? But anyway, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Hey, y'all, police, man. Get your bitch ass out, man.
I'm not playing no games.
He gonna come be on the nigga dick. After you just called 911 on it. And I said, hey man, why you doing this? Just leave. I don't know what's going on. But then you come in here trying to ride my dick. Nigga, I know. Your bitch ass out here.
I better start playing with this man, but he didn't just get out.
Alright, Gucci Mane is in East Atlanta shooting a music video, right? And this little clip has surfaced all over the place, right? Of Gucci Mane basically talking shit, kicking somebody out of the music video because they called the cops on him, right? And nobody really knew who it was. You know, people like it's unsure of who he's even talking about or talking to. But the situation is he saw some guy who he says is a snitch at a music video, and then he's like kicking him out of here like, nah, we don't do snitches at our music video, right? Ultimately, it ends up being a dude named Mojo, right? And Mojo actually is one of Gucci Mane's friends from like years and years and years ago, way before Gucci Mane even went to prison, right? And the whole situation is that Gucci Mane and Mojo ended up having beef because apparently Mojo called the cops on Gucci Mane, right? Now, there's two sides to every story, right? There is Gucci Mane's side, there's a Mojo side, and then there's the truth, right? And I done seen what Gucci Mane had to say, and I done seen what Mojo had to say, right? And the truth is somewhere in the middle, so I'm gonna try to figure out what the truth is, right? But the whole situation is, I guess everybody was in the crib, Gucci Mane, Mojo, and another nigga, right? And everybody was getting really high, and y'all know that Gucci Mane used to be smoking dust, drinking lean, all that shit, right? And y'all know that Gucci Mane used to get super, super high, and when he did, he would wild out. Now that's just fact, right? So anyway, Mojo says that Gucci Mane got really high and started running down the street, right? That one of Mojo's friends, somebody that loves Gucci Mane just as much as Mojo loves Gucci Mane, started chasing Gucci Mane down the block like, yo, Gucci, 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 calm down, come here, right? Ultimately, Gucci Mane didn't calm down, so Mojo says that other dude called the police on Gucci Mane because they, I guess, wanted Gucci Mane to chill or just relax or whatever like that, and he was uncontrollable, right? Gucci Mane ends up getting arrested, whatever the case may be, and that's that, right? The whole situation is, me truly looking at what Gucci says and what Mojo says, I think that Mojo is probably the one that called the cops, and I honestly don't even think that there was a third person there. I just think that it was Gucci Mane and Mojo there, and that Mojo was the one chasing Gucci Mane down the block, and that Mojo called the cops on Gucci Mane, right? But it wasn't like I'm calling the cops because I'm scared and you're gonna come fight me and, you know, I want you arrested. It was calling the cops on his friend because he felt like his friend was gonna endanger himself or other people, right? Gucci Mane doesn't like that and doesn't think that was even called for, no matter what the reason is why Mojo called the cops on him. So Gucci Mane till this day is like, you are a snitch ass nigga, right? For Mojo to be able to walk the streets in East Atlanta and not be labeled as a snitch shows you that he ain't no snitch. He ain't really snitch on nobody. He ain't on no paperwork or nothing like that. But yeah, he did call the cops on Gucci Mane because he needed his homeboy to calm the fuck down, right? And that's that, right? Gucci Mane don't like it, period, point blank. That's the end of it. So the nigga comes back to the video set. Gucci Mane is new Gucci. He's all like with Keisha Kayor and in the gym every day and got, you know, endorsements by major brands and everything like that. And so Mojo thinks that he can just go back around Gucci Mane and that everything's gonna be good because this is a new improved Gucci Mane. Hell no. Gucci Mane is like, get the fuck out of my video shoot, right? And that's the story, right? So let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.